This is Garrett Fry, the Shipyard Sequence Lead for 3D Digital Map Painting, and we are taking a look at shot 20. So for this shot, let's go ahead and play this. So we have some really amazing things going on with this shot. We have these little like shadow shapes going across, raking across these shipping containers and stuff. So these are really great. What we've got here in the foreground, what we've got here in the background, is that it's kind of a breakdown of that feeling of there being a lot of shipping containers. We definitely feel like we're at the end of the shipping yard and not right in the middle of it. So in order to make it feel like we are still in the shipyard, then we need to continue to build up, the height of these here, and we need to make a bit of a path through here. So we need to actually cut these guys out, and then probably do something with these guys here, because this right here, where they're flat and they're just perpendicular to the camera, makes for a really boring layout. So if we're talking chopping out this area here and replacing it with something that's a bit more interesting as it goes back into space. So so it should these should all be higher. So go ahead and add height to all of these, and on these different levels here, and then replace this middle area with something that kind of goes back deeper. And you can see how this feels, where these are kind of like, there's things that are kind of jutting out, and these are kind of at a different angle than the rest of these, and that's perfectly okay. So you can include that in your layout. So these are kind of flat going this way, and these are going at this angle, and these are flat, and these are going at maybe just a slightly different angle here. So you can spice that up. This part of the shipyard is going to look less orderly than the other parts of the shipyard, and so you can kind of include that, just a little bit of irregularity with the position of these, and make it really interesting that way. Before you jump into these shots, it's a good idea to familiarize yourself with the resources you have available to you. Decide if you're going to use an environment TD, a map painting, or a map painting generalist approach. There are 3 sets of shipping container photos and a bunch of images for texturing. Also, make sure you take advantage of the high resolution shipping container assets with 3 different level of detail models.